to the group of women who try to pander to a certain group of dusty and broken men. Let me tell you something. I'm not mad that you disagree with me. No, I'm mad that you think you could get a dusty like me. You think you get a dusty to steal your EBT card? You think you get a dusty to write you a letter from jail? You won't even get a dusty in the goddamn county, and you come for me? I'm trying to save y'all from community tech, and y'all not getting it. Y'all defending Future. The Future wouldn't make it with 10 baby mama on your best fucking day.
What is your body count, and does body count matter?
Oh my goodness, I lost count a long time ago, but I knew it was about 25 by the time I graduated high school.
Huh? What do you guesstimate it's at now?
Maybe like 800?
Damn! Lord Jesus.
I want you to loyalty test my parents.
How long have y'all been together?
28 years, son.
28 years?
Yes.
How?
You just do this. Just make this happen.
Y'all ever cheated before? Cheated?
Now you're really going too far here. You know, you're getting in business that you just shouldn't be getting in.
At all.
No. Like,
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable with this at all. Bella, I'm not comfortable with this at all. At all. And he started sticking this mic in my face. Come on, Bella.
no, it's so they can hear.
Come on.
You're doing too much.
Don't play with me.
What do you think you're doing, bro? Man, you're doing too much, bro. You're doing too much, bro.
How is he
Nobody
doing
asked you
it?
to do all this.
I asked him to do it. So what are you hiding? Why are you so angry?
Yo, check the phone. Check the phone. Go to the contacts. Leanne Montgomery.
Yeah, Montgomery.
Leanne Montgomery. That much sense.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
It says Georgia.
Who are you, man?
Step there.
Don't be stepping in on him, man.
Yeah.
Because I grew up in the hood, man.
God.
You too much in my business, man. I told you I grew up in
Yo.
the hood, bro.
Hey, chill.
28 years I gave your mom, like 28 years. Come out here again and watch what happened to you. You hear what I just said? I'm fouling. I want that trash of your clothes out of my house. Take that microphone out of my face. I'm not. Please.
We've been over this many times. Please just...
There is only one rule. Keep the lights on.
Hey, babe.
Yeah,
Have you ever tried Five Guys?
at the same time or at different times?
I'm talking about the freaking food, woman.
Hey, drive by like MVP. Hey, I got money, they envy me. I'm with the gang, I'm with the mob.
I am not trying to seduce you. Would you like me to seduce you?
All that work and what did it get me? Why did I do it?
I hope that big birdie boy...
She's on OnlyFans. This is the state of society today, where disabled people are now catching wind of this degeneracy that's making a lot of money, and now they're rolling their wheelchair to the computer. They're rolling their wheelchair to the computer to make an account. Dudes are paying to see a naked chick in a wheelchair. What kind of a sick pervert is paying to see a naked chick in a wheelchair? When did this become a thing? When chicks that can walk ain't doing it for you, you need to see a chick that cannot stand. What makes this even worse is people go, oh, what a beautiful soul. She's advertising her OnlyFans. That's what these videos are for. If this is what the people are wanting, I think Stephen Hawking went into the wrong industry.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
That I have herpes. The trolls don't like that one.
This is bullshit. It's been over a year since I've had sex. Might as well just turn bisexual. Meaning if I want sex, I'm gonna have to buy it.
What about you?
I'm divorced.
Huh? Wait, you're 20 though.
Yeah, I got married at 18.
Divorce? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you initiate the divorce or did he?
No, I moved out to take time for myself, and then yeah, he went to Vegas and went and partied and cheated on me.
You said that you needed some space?
Yeah, I just was not suffering, but going through a lot of stuff. So I was I need a mental break kind of thing. Just because we had been together for so long, I feel I just kind of needed to find myself kind of thing.
So just to kind of get a better sense of things, you initiated the conversation about, hey, we should have some space. You moved out of the house. Then
He literally helped me move out, did not come to my new apartment, didn't visit me, like nothing after I moved out, like completely ignored me. And then
you did say you need some space.
I know, but not.
This is why even marrying your high school sweetheart, the woman you're supposed to be happily ever after with, is not a good idea in the West, like America and the UK. There's so much bad influence in the culture and society, which is now built to break healthy relationships. So, despite her having 100% pair bonding abilities with you, she's going to get too tempted by the feminist media complex. Especially if her friends are living that thought life, she's going to feel like she's missing out on it. So, the marriage is on borrowed time, and her saying she's finding herself or she needs time to herself is code word for her trying to be an HOE. That's Womanese 101. Before we go any deeper into the video, let me share the comment of the day. Today's winner is I'm the bestest ever, who said, men only see me as a prostitute. OnlyFans girls say. People only see me as a murderer, Ted Bundy says. It's the same logic. You couldn't have put it any simpler. So please, don't forget to reach out to my email to claim your $5. As always guys, I'm gonna pick one comment from each video. It might be the funniest, the most liked, or one that moved me, so don't forget to leave a comment and you could be our very next winner. So be sure to hit the like and subscribe button too, as the support helps out the channel a ton. So now, let's get right back into the video.
Embrace your masculinity.
Top comment says, the lights are on but no one's home. And someone responded, the lights are on the dimmer's lowest setting. I don't think she's that dumb. She's just what a typical attractive chick is in the West. Someone who's misguided by society. Another comment pointed out, I needed to find myself, and they always look for themselves in the pants of other men. So strange. Yeah, they aren't Bruce Wayne in The Dark Knight going to the Far East to become Batman. This isn't a coming-of-age story that most men should have had, to find their passions in life and the career they want to dedicate their life to. The only thing these feminists are discovering is their HOE phase. Another comment. She needed space. Her husband understood the assignment and went straight to Vegas. I knew that when she said she cheated, there was more to the story. It was her who probably cheated first. He found out, and he cheated back, and then when she finally said she needed space, she knew she was either feral or on her way to becoming feral. And said screw it, going to go crazy in Vegas. And this is a lesson most men should understand. If the female you're with wants to have a break from the relationship, what she really means is that she wants to pause the relationship, and in having permission to cheat, and then come back to you when she's tired of being used up. Even something less extreme, like if you're in a relationship with her and she decides to go on a girls' night out or any other single activity, the relationship is over. Put her stuff in trash bags and throw it on the curb, then change the locks on your doors.
Men are typically expected to court women, approach women, ask them out on dates, maybe pick them up, pay for dates, make the first move, etc. What are women expected to do to build a relationship? So I'm talking about that initial stage. What are women expected to do?
Wait, so are we saying that like like he takes you out on a date? Like,
no, he's like, I said like when you're like, let's say like the first date, like usually on a first date, like a guy picks you up, like he takes you there and he's like expected to pay, but like what are like you expected to do, kind of like in these like dating like scenarios?
Just be yourself.
Bring good conversation.
Be yourself. Like are you expected to impress him? Do you want to do a party trick? I don't know.
I feel like
This isn't a trick question, or he's not asking for a thermodynamics equation. These bimbos are looking around like they're trying to cheat on a multiple choice test. One of these chicks answers be herself, but her personality is that of a blow-up doll. And this is why these 304s get tricked into one-night stands, because they're dead weight. After all, they're OnlyFans performers, so they're used to getting cash-up donations for just existing. I see why Chad and Tyrone smash and dash these OF 304s. Top comment. Braindead bimbos that will never have a serious long-term relationship. They might be a trophy wife for a rich man, but that's about it. You don't build a family with these tools, because they're not the sharpest ones in the shed. Someone comments, just pay for a woman by the hour. It's cheaper and you know you're getting laid. I'm not an advocate of paying for sex, because that will stunt your growth dealing with women organically. But for those OF performers, they're not good for anything else. There's nothing to talk to them about. They make basic bed wenches look interesting. For those types of chicks, you'd save your brain cells if you just skip to the action. Another comment. Easy one. Women are expected to put a sentence together without 10 million, like so the man doesn't assume she has nothing but her looks to offer. The worst thing that can ever happen to a female in the West is being born with good looks, because she'll coast through life on easy mode and the Sims will make her entitled, self-centered, and never develop herself as a person. Part of the reason why the passport bro option is so appealing is because the beautiful women of the traditional countries actually have a personality and are caring and want to be in a real relationship, where they'll provide value outside the bedroom. Like, dare I say, actually make the man happy.
Folks want to practice incest. Are they going to be welcomed in your safe space?
Don't say yes. Don't say yes. Don't say yes.
If there are two consenting adults?
Like, if they're two consenting adults, I mean, I guess so.
No! There's no way she said that. There's no way she said that. When you stand for... You gotta say no. This is not allowed sometimes. How did she just say this on camera?
Allahu Akbar!
I'm going to church tomorrow.
Oh.
So, like, if a father and his daughter were having a sexual relationship, as long as they were over 18, you wouldn't be judgmental? You would allow them in your safe space? They're part of the LGBT.
That's a rare W for Sneeko. Let me remind you that the guy in the video is a cook. He's a prankster streamer who's admitted on camera that he allowed his girlfriend to bang guys in. I think the same bed both of them slept in, while he was in the same room. Like, I think he claimed he wanted to watch it just to make sure she was safe. So even incest is the line drawn in the sand for him, that it's too much for a cuck. Yep, that's okay to feminism apparently. Do they science? They believe there are two genders, so I'm not surprised. This is why you can have a feminist-run society, or a matriarchal society, because it leads to the destruction of society itself. The top comment said, "Political correctness is the enemy of morality." Can't argue with that. This just goes to show as a country how far our morals have fallen. In 20 years, the West might be a backwards country. Maybe an incel comments, "No, unless they're like my fifth cousin, like 5 families apart." I think you're safe with your second cousin because many states ban the marriage of first cousins, but if you're concerned about that, maybe you shouldn't be dating.
Okay, what is your point of reference to what a marriage is? How can I naturally know how to be something I was never raised by? You don't know what a wife is because you've never had the blueprint or point of reference of what a wife is. In your mind, a wife is just getting a ring. That's not a wife. Are you ready to mentally, spiritually, emotionally, sexually hold your man down? Or is it just about getting a ring and being able to say, I's married now? This is not the color purple. This is reality. You don't have what it takes to be a wife. It's not just about the man. That's not the reason that marriages fail. They love to blame it the man. They love to say, he cheated on me, that's why it's over. I am bored out of my mind. I'm with you. Listen, I told this woman, if I was stranded I was so bored. Every time I went through the worst periods of my life on a personal level. This woman didn't know what to say or do to help me to get through. You were physically there, but I still felt alone. I said to her, if I was stranded on an island and they said you can take either a thing or a person, it wouldn't be you.
You told her that?
I told her that.
That's why you're
You probably could have just brought it up.
That wasn't about tearing her down. Listen, I'm already on an island and I feel by myself. When you get in the most vulnerable, dark spaces in your life, when you're dealing with the roughest patches, your wife and your girl or whoever is supposed to be there to help you to get through. It's me and my baby. There's nobody else. You can't buy me nothing to fix this. You can't pull up a car with a ribbon on it to fix it. I need to have a conversation with my woman, with my wife. They don't understand that. They would say, my face is pretty, my ass is big, my stomach is flat. This should be enough to help you to get through, right? I can go to the kitchen and cook something for you. It'll fix it. No. That's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, it's very simple. when you get married, when all of the balloons are gone and the tents are torn down, your little horse and carriage and 1,500 people that you flew in town, do you even know the person you're marrying? Do I love you more than I know you? How is it possible for me to be talking, oh my God, he's amazing and she's amazing? You're selling everybody on some shit that you don't even believe. So then, when it's all said and done and the smoke clears, you don't even know the person you married. That's it. Women give up on men too quick, man.
I agree with that.
So if you slip up, it's not always equated to cheating. Stop giving up. At the end of the day, listen, if you walk up the street right now, are you as a woman, can you say you don't see the value in that man because he's homeless?
Real talk. Tyrese Gibson, the actor from Fast and Furious, married a modern woman, especially a Hollywood thought, and found out the hard way. She wasn't meant to be a wife, but a side chick. These females today think a wife is the Real Housewives of New Jersey. They want the fat ring to show that they're validated so they can brag to other women. But they don't want to be there if there's hard times. They want the wedding but not the marriage. Her being attractive, if that, only goes so far. If that's the only thing she has to offer, then what's the point of marriage? If you can get it for free from women who look even better. Let's read the comments. Tyrese's body was taken over by Kevin Samuels' spirit in this video. When he was alive, rest in peace Kevin Samuels, he claimed many well-known men in Hollywood agreed with him and asked for advice in private. But they were too scared to even speak out publicly against the divorce laws and child support. How it's so one-sided against men, and how it's a retirement plan for these thoughts. And I think Tyrese was one of them because that was a rumor going around. It's not until Tyrese actually went through the ringer that he had to come out and defend himself and finally speak out on men's issues. You were physically there, but I still felt alone, and it has to be the toughest bar of 2023. That's most marriages today. Married men have a lot less sex with their spouses than when they were single or dating that very spouse. It just goes to show girlfriends make better wives. So if you actually want a marriage situationship in the US or any other English-speaking country, she needs to be a fiancé forever. So she has motivation to earn it every day by staying in shape, not talking back, cooking, cleaning, and so on. But why do that when you can become a passport bro and get the real wife in a traditional country? Someone who wants to do it on her own and feel like making you happy is a very important part of the relationship because you pay the bills and keep her life stress-free. Last comment I'll read. Only your mother can you love unconditionally. Most modern women only love a man when he can provide. And the woman in the video responds, not just providing, over the top providing. That's true. If these modern women actually loved the man himself and not the paycheck he provided, because a lot of the marriages are men who were friend-zoned and put on the back burner in case of locking down a Chad and Tyrone didn't work out. Unconditional love can only happen with a high school sweetheart. If you took her virginity and she's only had sex with you, romantically speaking.
Do you think women hit a wall? Like with their car? No! Like, some guys online say, like, girls, oh, after 25, after 30, you're expired, you know, you hit the wall. You're over the hill. It's all downhill from here kind of shit. Do you think I'm gonna hit that? If you drive fast enough, you can hit anything you want. I'm being serious, I'm genuinely worried, okay? One day I'm gonna be so old, Leonardo DiCaprio won't even look at me. Gimme. He was good in the Titanic and like nothing else.
Hate to break the news to her, but it looks like she already hit the wall. And I'm willing to bet she's in her mid-20s. God forbid, maybe younger. Also, if DiCaprio dumps chicks once they turn 25, he's not even going to look twice at her. This female can hit the gym, stop eating like a cow, and not sleep around, and maybe she might actually qualify for a long term, but it might be too late already. In the video description, she writes, "The wall, an imaginary age where, after hitting it, a woman is no longer valuable, her value being her ability to attract a man and achieve the all-elusive beauty standard of the time." I hate to break it to her again, but science backs up the wall. Women by the age of 30 lose 90% of their eggs, meaning the body then isn't trying to attract a male anymore. Sure, the wall physically may not be apparent for some women once they turn 30, but eventually the fat grenade that modern women tend to pull right after marriage goes off when it's clear there's no man to trap. And for most women now, there will be no man to trap, thanks to MGTOW. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you'll get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Till next time.